Hi, my name's Austin. Welcome to my channel, and in this video, I want to talk about saving money because I've gotten a few comments in my videos, and to be honest, I think they might be from internet trolls. But anyways, the comments say, what is the point of saving money if we're all going to die? Now, the interesting thing about this question is I think that we often don't save because society tells us that life is better when you spend more money, as if the more you accumulate and the more stuff you have, the happier you become, as if you're depriving yourself when you're saving money. But I just do not think that is true, and I'm going to tell you why. But first, I want to answer that question. What's the point of saving your money if we're all going to die? Well, I'd rather die with money saved in the bank knowing that I was living life on my terms than die with no money and a bunch of useless stuff knowing I wasn't living life on my terms. Now, money is much more than just a tool to buy possessions. Money is the key that will allow you to live life on your terms. And I think that saving, not spending, is what will allow you to live your life on your terms. So in this video, I want to inspire you and show you why I believe that saving money does not mean depriving yourself, and it actually does the opposite, with 13 reasons why I love saving. But before I begin, I must ask you, por favor, click the like button. I would really appreciate it. Just click the like button and I'll be happy. All right, so the first reason I love saving is because we're all going to die. Now, the argument is often, we're all going to die, so what's the point of saving money if you can't take it with you? But I think that's the best defense to save money because yes, we're all going to die, so die living life on your terms, not with just a bunch of useless stuff. Because when you spend all your money on all this useless stuff, then you need money. And when you need money, you have to spend a lot of time working. But if you spend less money, then you can spend less time working. Plain and simple, die on your terms and don't die with a bunch of useless stuff and not living life on your terms. So let's get a little bit deeper in this. And the second reason I love saving is because you can't buy your way into happiness. Now, the second reason that I love saving is because you can't buy happiness. And if someone tells you otherwise, it is because they're trying to sell you something, whether that's an idea, a belief, or a lifestyle. Granted, I'm also trying to sell you the opposite idea, but I think my idea is better. And let me tell you why. The problem with trying to buy happiness is that society is constantly evolving and improving. So you try to find happiness through the new phone, then you need the new watch, then the new case, and then once you have it, then the next phone comes out and you have to do it all over again. So I just prefer to save my money instead because I know you can't buy happiness. But I also know, and the third reason I love saving is that the lack of money makes you unhappy. Now, money can't make you happy, but money can make you unhappy because we need money in this world to survive. We need money for food, a roof over our head, and a subscription to Netflix. And if you can't meet your basic life needs, then that can affect your happiness. I mean, can you really be happy if you're constantly worrying about paying your bills or missing a payment? So when you have savings, you avoid the unhappiness that comes from the lack of money. So long story short, money can't make you happy, but it can make you unhappy. It's an oxymoron. But I am not anti-spending because I think that life is a balance and you can't just save all your money, which leads me to my fourth reason that I love saving, and that's money can improve your life, but only up to a certain point. Now, constantly buying things isn't going to improve your life, but buying some things will improve your life. For example, if I was homeless, and I'm not saying I am, and this isn't actually my apartment, purely hypothetical, but if I was homeless, got a job, and then had enough money to move into this apartment, that would improve my life drastically because it would provide me a roof over my head, a toilet, and running water. But if I moved from this apartment to a mansion, that wouldn't improve my life as drastically because it's not really filling any needs in my life. In a past video, I spoke about something called the happiness threshold, which is the amount of money that you need to be happy without depriving yourself. And for me, I save 60% of my income and I spend 40% of my income. I just don't think that spending more money will make me any happier. I just think that's how much money I need to spend to be happy. And the fifth reason why I love saving is because sitting money gives you peace of mind. Now, sitting money is money that I have sitting in my bank that I don't plan on spending, like my emergency fund and my investments. And you might ask yourself, what's the point of having sitting money? if we're all just going to die? Well, saving money provides you peace of mind. I love knowing that if I lost my job or if some big life expense came up, I could cover it financially. And that peace of mind is worth far more than any material possession. I think that when you spend all your money, you are depriving yourself because you're stealing your peace of mind from you. But when you save money, you have that peace of mind that if anything comes up in life, you can cover it. And the sixth reason that I love saving is that saving money makes you less desperate. Now imagine if you lost your job with almost no money saved up. What do you have to do? Well, you have to take whatever comes your way because you need money and you need it now. It's called being desperate. And when you're desperate, you often just have to take the first thing that comes your way. And that often means bad bosses, low pay, and bad benefits. But if you have something like 6 months of income saved up, then you can take your time to find something, and that usually means that you're able to find something better. When you have savings, that gives you options. It allows you to wait out until you find something that you actually want rather than just being desperate and take the first thing that comes your way. That's another reason I like saving. Now, the seventh reason that I love saving is because saving money makes you more money. Now, I'm not an expert in investing, but the great thing about investing is that you're almost better off if you know less. And I choose to invest in something very simple called index funds. And if you don't know what an index fund is, I made a video about it. I'll link it up there. But basically, the market returns an average of 10% a year. That's not guaranteed, and this year it's lost 20%, so you need to know that. But if you put your money in index funds, let it sit in the long term, then your money will grow because the market returns an average of 10% a year. Granted, not guaranteed, remember that, and you have to be in it for the long run. But the more money you have invested, the more your money is going to grow. It's the easiest form of passive income. And the eighth reason that I love saving is that eventually you don't have to be as frugal. Now, I'm a very frugal person, but I've noticed that as I get older, my standards are getting a little higher. For example, when I was 20, I would stay in a hostel that cost $5 in Peru, and now I don't think I can do that. But the great thing about saving is that as you have more money, you don't have to be as frugal. I think it's important to be frugal, but I think frugal means different things at different phases in your life. When you have more money saved, then you have more money that backs you up. And the ninth reason that I love saving is that delayed gratification is better than instant gratification. Now, I told this story in a past video, but when I was 16 years old, I wanted to save up enough money so that when I graduated high school, I could backpack Europe for 2 months. So what I did is I got a job that was paying me $7.25 an hour, and I had to work an insane amount of hours to be able to save for that trip, and it wasn't easy. And I had to sacrifice a lot and be extremely patient to get to that point. It's called delayed gratification, which is the ability to wait to get what you want. In a month after I graduated high school, I boarded an airplane and set out on a trip that would change my life forever. And I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't do that trip and save that money and delay my gratification. We often spend money just wanting instant gratification, but if you save your money, wait and delay your gratification, it will be 1,000,000 times better than anything that instant gratification can provide. And the 10th reason that I love saving money is that you don't have to base your decisions off of money. When you have money, you don't have to worry about money as much, and so your decisions aren't based off money. One of the reasons that I wanted to start this YouTube channel is because there's so many people that are talking about the hows with the money, like how to get rich or how to make $1,000,000, but not many people are talking about the whys of money. Why do you need to save? Why do you need to be conscious of your spending? And the reason is because we only get one life, and you need to maximize your time on this planet. And I think that the average person can do that just by being more conscious of their spending and not just spending a bunch of money and save more, because when you have more money, your decisions don't revolve around money. And the 11th reason that I love saving is to be able to take more risks in life. When you have more money, you can take more risks in life. The last few years, I've been very aggressive in how I save my money because I don't want to live my life working a 9 to 5 job for 45 years. I want to be my own boss, and I don't want to ask another human being if I can take a vacation. So I'm saving a lot of money so I can take more risks in life, because I think the point of saving and the point of money is to give you options. And when you have options, you're more able to do more things in life. And the 12th reason that I love saving is that life really is better with less. If you've seen some of my videos, you'll know that I lived in a small country in South America called Ecuador for a period of 2 years, and I lived in the capital city of Quito. In the area that I lived in, people didn't have that much money or stuff. And if you went there, you might think, man, this is sad. These people have so little. But when you're there for 2 years, what you learn is that you don't find happiness through stuff, you find it through community, because the people I was around were extremely happy because they had this extremely strong community. And the other thing that you learn is that when you have less, you appreciate what you have on an extremely deep level. And I think that when you know that life is better with less, saving just becomes so easy. And the 13th and final reason that I love saving is to live life on my terms. We spend our whole lives trying to make money, but most people don't spend any time trying to understand what money actually is. When you have money, money gives you options, and you can live life more on your terms. And so I save my money because I don't want money to stand in the way between me and my dreams, because I want to wake up passionate, I want to wake up excited and live life on my terms, not just buy a bunch of stuff that I don't need with money I don't have to impress people that I don't even like. Money gives you options, and when you have options, you can live life on your terms. So save your money instead of spending it on useless things, and enjoy your life, because this is the only life that we're ever going to get, and we're playing a game, and the game is called money. So learn it, save your money, and live an amazing life. And with that, thank you for watching. Muchas gracias. Que tenga un buen día. Nos vemos, chico.